Hello everyone, Shave&Butcher here for another shave. I was tagged in a video of Distorted Edge shaving to do a 3 soap 1 bowl challenge. So that's what we're gonna try and do today. Pre-shave oil is on. Johnny's favorite brand, No Brew. So it's gonna be a good shave, Johnny, for sure. We're gonna do a DE shave today on the head. Don't do that very often. I'm gonna try and go with the grain and then against the grain, which I typically never do on the head. I've tried it once before, 3-4 days ago, and then I cut myself in 3 different places. So I've more or less healed, and we'll see how it goes. The DE is in this lovely brass holder, which I received from ML Shaving Supplies Limited, Martin Lindholm. The razor is a Edwin Jagger DE86. Never heard anyone use that before, but that's the only DE I own. And the blades in it, because apparently there's a difference on different blades. I don't do DE shaves very often. Is a feather high stainless, also courtesy of ML Shaving Supplies. So that's very good. Another thing that is from ML Shaving Supplies is the brush. It's like, I don't know, I didn't even mean to do this. I just realized that it's a lot of this stuff. Martin Lindholm, beautiful handle, 24mm Magard synthetic. More importantly, soaps. So I was thinking, yeah, I'll put whatever together, and I was thinking maybe I should put together things that smell similarly, that have a similar smell. But then I watched Justin, the Red Island shaver, he hasn't even shaved yet. He just had a lecture on psychology of soaps and minority soap conditions in society and scents and things like that. So he's sort of professoring his way into the blend. So I thought I'd make an effort, but it is difficult because I have no idea on how to blend scents. What I've ended up using is Barrister & Mann's Bay Rum with Turtle Ship Pine. I've got a terrible cold, so I can barely smell anything. Sorry. That's going to be mixed with this old thing for a menthol kick. Slick from Headblade. So that's what it looks like in the bowl. And we're going to try and lather this. I'm rather not very good at bowl lathering. We shall see. Bit of wet on the head, a little bit of moisture, and off we go. Now, I've never done this before, so I don't know if I should have mixed them or made them soft or something. Brush was rather wet. Oops. Oops. Well, it's going to be a lot of lather, that's for sure. Also, dosing the soap, how much you put in. I haven't really learned to do that because I do this so irregularly. Smells interesting. The little I am able to smell. Wow. Pretty sure the quality of the leather is going to be okie doke. let's try that. Not sure if it's done, but we'll try. We will try. This brush is great, by the way. Handle is really nice to hold and perfect in length. And the knot is really nice. So my first synthetic, and I like it. I thought, it's not an expensive Badger, can't be any good, but leathers well and doesn't hog the leather. Granted, the feeling of Badger hair and the knowledge that it is natural hairs is kind of nice. Part of that is psychology as well. Just like when you know you have a good soap or you know you have a good razor, that increases the pleasure of the shave. And I'm very much, I'm very much how should I put this? I was gonna say intuitive shaver, but that just sounds pompous. I like the experience more than the knowledge part of things. I like to know things because then I can pick good equipment and use good techniques. But it's a good shave can be a good shave even with substandard. I almost said, but I mean even with hard and software which isn't top notch. Here we go. This is with the grain attempt. Why do I always cut myself so much more with the DE? Is it just poor technique? Because with the straight it barely happens. It's probably technique, and it's probably the fact that I'm not used to it. This is a cool idea. Mr. JB, it really is. Makes you think. Now, Barrister Man on this base and the Turtle Ship, which is certainly not new soaps, are tremendous to shave with, in my experience, performance-wise. Really, really nice. So, obviously this lather is good. Headblade I haven't used in a long time, and the scent was sort of almost gone, but you get a bit of menthol in it. Is probably not a good soap, but it works really well on the head. Especially with a cartridge razor. I'm not sure I've even used the slick on with the DE or a straight. But it seems to be a good mix. We'll see if and how it dries up, because I'm not sure how to dose the water in it. Certain soaps you get to know. I could lather up the Turtle Ship and the Barrister Man in my sleep and get a good lather, just because you've done it so many times and you remember what it's like. But mixing them, I don't know. As usual, I should have practiced before I put the camera on, but where's the fun in that? Could probably go a bit faster, but I am. Yeah, that's really nice. Really nice. Good blade, I think. So second use on the blade. First use, you know, it was so efficient that that I decided to try and do an against the grain thing. Bad idea. Turned out, but second use, I don't know what it's going to be like. If it's tagging on against the grain, I'm gonna stop. But so far, wow, boom. I've noticed with single edge blades, like jam blades, that I've tried a few, that you can get just over one good shave with some, like carbon blades, and 3 good and 1 bad shave with a stainless. So this one will have had a bit of wear as well after one shave on the head with 2 passes. Can use my left hand, can I? Okay, I forget where I shave. It's a bit of bay rum. You can I don't know, I can't describe the bay rum scent, but a bit of bay rum, a bit of pine, but not the foresty kind, more because I get a forest pine feeling from the turtle ship. Here in this mix it's a little bit more artificial, might be the cold too. And from the menthol thing in everything, there is a swimming pool scent, some kind of chlorine feeling. God knows why. Okay, second pass on the head, guys and gals. That's when the soap mix and the lather will be put to the test properly. So Johnny had an interesting video yesterday, or if it was the day before, about myths in wet shaving. He even made a logo that bears no resemblance whatsoever to Mythbusters, which is good from a copyright point of view. And obviously, okay, against the grain sort of. Obviously the first one was on why you don't need pre-shave. That's his favorite thing. I'm sure he's right. And basically, if I followed it correctly, Johnny, if you use a good soap and good preparation, you don't need pre-shave. But that requires making a good lather. Really not used to this. Putting it on well in time before you shave, so that it softens, prepares the skin. So I could have done that, but I wanted to whip up the lather on camera and not wait 4 minutes or 3, or I can't remember what you said, before shaving. So hence a pre-shave. And I think in those situations, or when you're in a bit of a rush, pre-shave could make sense. Ah, nice, nice. I still don't like the feeling on my head when it's super smooth. But I'm gonna do it anyway, with the wrong hand. And it turns out it's interesting. Yeah, I cut myself there the last time, so that's not a new cut, guys. It's just pulling up the old one. Yeah, I found out that in certain parts of the head, like back here, when it's super smooth shaven, I have almost no, what do you say, not feeling, but you touch the head and there's no sensation. Sorry for the poor English. So really scary. So I sort of did this and could barely feel it. Might be a symptom of something else, but that was weird. So when, after a day or so, when the whiskers started growing back, I could feel it again. Really strange. Is that just me? Don't know. Has it gone dry? Not so much, I think. Gonna apply a bit of this stuff anyway. Usually do. Just in case this, so it's proper slick. Yeah, cool. Maybe I should start experimenting with my DE a bit. Because I'd struggle to do this with straight. I have tried, but then I get tagging, even if I have a sharp edge. Again, could be technique. Sorry for going so slow, guys. But there's no tagging. Really good blade. Really good. And it feels like maybe not quite as sharp as the first time, but damn close to it. Cool. Cool. Bit of a touch up, and I've seen this on TV. Guys, feel where the thing is. This I never do with a straight. If it's not perfect, it's not perfect. But you don't want to mess around with a knife in your face. This feels more safe. Oops. This is typically where the cats come. Because I have a poor angle or something, and I keep doing it till it's good. The Grammath soap mix has tremendous residual slickness. I've seen that on TV as well. That's important, apparently. Well, it actually is residual slickness. I kind of get it using a DE, because when you do muck about like this, you don't want to apply soap every 2 seconds. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Really got all the soap off, so I'm not going to rinse as heavily as usual. Oh, it's slick. Best soap ever. Who needs artisans? Huh? Sorry, guys. Cool, good. Yeah. Hega. We'll use a bit of Hega. Because that's always nice. Always nice. Cool. I enjoyed that. That's the closest shave I've ever had, ever, on my head. So that's interesting. Cool. Well, JB, thanks for tagging me. Really good idea, really interesting. Not going to try that again, but it was interesting. And Well, I might try it again when the cold goes away, so I can really smell the soaps, and I'll try the same mix. I want to tag some people too. Hopefully you haven't been tagged already, and if you have, you're double or triple tagged. I want to tag Johnny, the Mythbuster. I'm sure you follow him. If you don't, please do, especially now there is busting myths. So Johnny, I want to tag Lee, Nomeo Shaves. You've probably been tagged, but if you haven't, I'm tagging you. So that'll be really interesting to see you do it. And I want to tag Mark at Friendship Shaving, who's Mr. Superstar, and maybe don't do these sort of things and may have been tagged 11 times, but I really enjoy the friendship, Mark, at Friendship Shaving. For you who have lived under a rock all your life and don't know Mark. So those three I want to tag. Hope you do this. It's fun, and I think if you really like soaps and you really like scents, then the project of putting together the mix is probably the most interesting thing. I'm really happy, JB, with this. Hope you've gotten something out of the video as well. See you soon. Sayonara.